If you struggle with oversharing, overtalking, and word vomiting, all these ideas come into your brain so rapidly and so fast that you don't know which one to express, and you end up expressing none of them fully. This video is going to be life-changing for you. I'm going to share with you a powerful exercise and walk you through it so that you can experience the relief in the way you speak and in the clarity of your thoughts yourself. But before we begin, if this is your first time here, I'm your favorite Inhibited Voice coach, Hoss. I help people go from socially anxious to socially confident through healing their voice physically and psychologically at the root cause. Because this is something that I've struggled with for over 2 decades, and I finally discovered sustainable ways to overcome it. And now I'm sharing it with you. If you like to click on things like me, make sure to click the like, the subscribe, and visit my website to learn more. Now, let's begin our exercise. I invite you to take a nice deep breath. We're going to begin by calming down the nervous system and calming down our whole body, becoming aware of where there is relaxation and where there is tension. Begin by relaxing the muscles around your eyes, your jaw, and your tongue, all the way down your throat. The tongue is a big muscle, it can carry a lot of tension. Once you relax your tongue, your whole body begins to follow suit. Come aware of your chest, your belly, your hips, your knees, your feet, and your arms. Notice where there's tension, notice where there's relaxation, and now what I invite you to do is think of a memory where you overshared, where you word vomited or talked more than you necessarily wanted to. This memory could have happened today, 2 weeks ago, 2 years ago. Could be big emotional charge with it or smaller emotional charge with it. Now let's get into the details of that memory. Do you see it in color or black and white? And was it indoors or was it outdoors? Was there one person you were talking to or several people? Notice the environment, if you're hearing sounds, background noise, or your voice or someone's voice or no voice at all. And now, notice your body. What is happening in your body? Is there tension in certain areas? Begin again to scan from your feet all the way up and locate where there's tension. If you didn't find any tension, drop me a comment, tell me that you didn't find any tension. But if you did, let's continue with the exercise. Now that tension, I invite you to give it a score on a scale of 0 to 10. How intense is that tension? 10 being the most intense. For the sake of the video, I'm going to assume it's an 8, just because it's a common one. Now we're going to move into the second gear of the exercise. We're going to tighten up that area of tension to break the pattern in the nervous system. We're going to breathe into it powerfully, and we're going to exhale completely all the way out from the hips and the belly. And we're going to relax totally and breathe normally. And then we're going to reassess. And this part we're going to be repeating. So here we go. Notice where there's tension. Tighten it up mentally and physically if you can. Breathe in all the way to your hips. Keep it tight. Exhale totally. Breathe normally and relax. Let everything go heavy in your body. Feel your bones, feel the gravity. Feel heavy in a good, relaxing way. And remind your nervous system that you're safe to relax. You're safe to feel any emotions. You may notice emotions being released as you're doing this exercise, this pattern interrupt, this nervous system reconditioning. Breathe normally. Now let's check in. What is the intensity of the tension now? Is it still an 8? Is it less? Is it more? If it's more, drop me a comment, tell me it's more, and we're gonna take it from there. If it's less, great job. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna repeat this part 2 more times. Get ready. Tighten up that tension area mentally and physically. Keep it tight and exhale totally. Breathe normally and relax completely. Reminding your nervous system that you can feel any emotion. You're safe to feel any emotion. You are not your emotions. If it's an emotion of fear, does not mean you're a fearful person. If it's an emotion of shame, does not mean you're a shameful person. If it's an emotion of embarrassment, humiliation, terror, it does not mean that you are humiliated, that you're an embarrassment. It does not mean that you are a coward. Our emotions have nothing to do with our identity. We can feel any kind of emotion. So positive emotion, so negative emotion, we can feel all of them. And our identity is independent of the emotions that we feel. Take a deep breath, feeling safety, and notice what happened to the intensity of the tension in your body now. Did it increase? Did it stay the same? Did it decrease? Again, if it increased, drop me a comment, let me know. If it decreased, great job. Let's do one more time. If it's already 0, time for celebration, but we're gonna do that after the 3rd round for the video. So now notice any remnant of that tension. Tighten it up mentally and physically. Breathe into it. Keep it tight. Exhale totally. You can growl, you can yell, you can scream, or you can just do it without a sound. Whatever's coming up for you. Notice what emotion is coming up. If you had to put a label on this tension emotionally, what would that label be? Is it anger? Is it sadness? And allow yourself to feel that energy in your body. Once you feel it and it moves, it begins to dissolve and disappear. All right. Let your whole body relax. Continue to breathe normally. What's remaining from that tension? Is it 0? If it's not 0 yet, rewind those 3 steps, those 3 repeated steps, and do them until it becomes 0. If it's not 0, drop me a comment and we'll take it from there. Anyway, if it is 0, congratulations, you did such a great job. You know, it takes a lot of bravery, courage, self-love, self-empathy, self-compassion to do this kind of work. Now let's check the work. Let's make sure it's permanent. I want you to think of that memory once again and notice how you're experiencing it differently now. Are you still having this overwhelming tendency to overtalk and overshare and word vomit? Or is it different? Notice your mental clarity. Notice the sensation in your body and your ability to produce words that are more organized. Isn't that amazing? Great job. What you just did is you reconditioned your nervous system to behave differently in this kind of situation. Now I want you to notice moving forward how much more clear your brain is going to be and your speech is going to be when you're in a similar situation. It may be completely gone, you don't have any need to overshare, or it may be reduced and that you have a lot more control over your mind and the way you speak. In either case, it's a win. And you can continue to do this exercise, revisit this video until it becomes unnecessary anymore. This is one of many powerful methods that I use to heal my own and my clients' voice and speech. This exercise is very visceral. It's in the body. Some other techniques are more mental, like NLP techniques, neuro-linguistic programming. And some techniques are merely vocal exercises to work on the musculature system in the voice. And this way we get this holistic approach, this most sustainable approach that I found to heal the voice for life. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you have any questions, if you have any ideas for future videos. With that, stay well, much love. I'll see you in the next video.